think people tune into our show because they're looking for an answer. They're looking for some insight to a world that's on fire, a world that's burning, and you wonder why. And my prayer, my hope, Saul Berenson's prayer, Saul Berenson's hope is that there's something in between the lines. There's something in the way we listen to each other, which people aren't doing anymore. And what that something is, I think, Mandy thinks, I believe Saul thinks, is we need to come up with a new paradigm because the violence isn't working. The Spy Master show that we did, if you really watch it, if you really watch what those heads of the institutions say, and you listen in between the lines, they have failed. They have failed. All these bombs, you send an incident in Paris happens, you send planes and you bomb more, and then it makes more people who are marginalized by society living in towns where they have no education, they have no opportunity, so they're looking for a place to live. So what if we bombed all of these people with opportunity, with infrastructure, with schools, with medical facilities, with homes, with everything the West has? What if we gave them everything imaginable to make their lives wonderful so that they had no need to turn away?
This is so interesting. You're talking about Spy Masters, which is this incredible documentary where we're able to interview Susan Zirinsky, and the other producers were able to interview 12 of the living CIA directors. And this describes 9/11, post 9/11, and you narrate the series. You, because of Homeland, because of this, you now talk to a lot of members of the intelligence community. You're going in January again. Is that, you say you're optimistic, but what's the dark side?
Well, they come in 2 hours apiece, 3 days, 10-hour days, each guy for 2 hours. We have lunch and dinners, and they tell us what they feel. They're very patriotic. They care deeply about all over the world, and they're trying to save humanity. They're trying to figure this out. You don't have to be Einstein to figure out that this is going to keep happening. This is going to happen long past our children's and our grandchildren's lifetime. This is a different kind of war.
Two things. One, you have often talked about listening. You need to listen more. Secondly, you're talking about providing all kinds of things in terms of education and caring and a lot of other things. What do you think will make it happen? What is required to see your points in action?
Little steps. Don't tell me that guns aren't a part of the problem. They are a part of the problem. We need to stop gun violence in America and all over the world. Other places have done it. In this country, we can take just the Middle East, just Gaza and the West Bank alone, and give them the best schools, give them the best road system, agricultural systems, medical systems. Give them everything we have and want for our children. So no one in that epicenter of existence can sit back and say, we're being cheated. We are not given freedom, justice, and dignity, which is all any human being.
And we can by that change the image of our country in their minds.
Absolutely, and we can show that